Hi everyone. Today we are going to do our sixth class prior to our GCSE examination, maths examination. And as you're aware that we are going through the topics, the harder topics first. And we have completed the algebra and trigonometric sections. And we have done the vectors last week. And please check the description. There's a links there, and you can see a playlist with all the previous class tutorials are saved, so you can have a look what we have done before. Today what we are going to do is all about probability with tree diagram. So probability with tree diagram is one of the 5 marker question you need to understand. So sometimes that question comes with the algebra. When it comes to algebra, that question is a little bit of lengthy and working out question. So we are going to do that type of questions today. And today we are going to start from question number 55. So in our previous tutorial or class, we've left at 54, and please have a look how we are going to continue this one. So we are going to start from 55 onwards. So hopefully we can do more than 100 questions before your actual exams on 20th of May. Right. So the first question today is John has an empty box. He put some red counters and so I'm just going to be doing this one. So he put some red counters and some blue counters into the box. The ratio of the number of red counters to the number of blue counters. So red counters is to blue counters is given 1:4. So that is the ratio is given. Linda takes at random 2 counters from the box. The probability that she takes 2 red counters is 6/155, right? And how many red counters did John put into the box? So the ratio is 1:4, right? Red is to blue. So if I say X counters in the red, blue is 4X counters. So total, we can say total counters X plus 4X is 5X. So probability of red counter is X over 5X, which is going to be the answer, X over 5X. So you can keep it as it is. Probability of blue counters is going to be 4X over 5X. Here we need to understand Linda is taking 2 counters from the box, mean she is taking one after the other. So one by one, the counter is taken one after the other. So 2 red counters. So probability of red comma red, right? So if she is taking 1 red, it's going to be X over 5X times by, in tree diagram, the event next to each other, independent event, you need to multiply. So after you take the 1 red counter, total number of red counter is going to be reduced by 1. So this is going to be 5X minus 1. And total red counter is also going to be X minus 1. Right? So that is equal to 6/155. Right? Hope you understand. So the X and X cancel. So 1/5 times by X minus 1 over 5X minus 1 equal 6/155. Right? Now I'm just going to be multiply 155 going to be multiply here 155 X minus 1, right, over 5X minus 1 equal 6. So you can cancel 5 with 155. 5 goes into 3 and 5 goes into 1. So leftover is 31 X minus 1 equal 6 5X minus 1. right? So I'm going to be expanding the brackets. So 31 times x is 31x minus 31 equal 6 times 5 is 30x and minus 6. Now 30x coming this side is 31x minus 30x equal minus 31 go other side is positive 31 minus 6. 25 is the 31 take away 6 answer, and 31x take away 30x is going to be x equal 25. X equal 25 is the correct answer for the red. So red counters is going to be 25, and blue counters 4 times 25 is 100, right? And now what is the question? How many red counters did John put into the box? So red counters is 25 counters. So we use the algebra to do this question, right? So question number 56. There are only red sweets and yellow sweets in a bag. So there are n red sweets. So red is n red sweets. And there are yellow is 8 yellow sweets. Sajid is going to take at random a sweet from the bag and eat it, right? He says the probability that the sweet will be red. So probability of red is 7 over 10. So that's what he's thinking. So probability of red according to the algebra is n over n plus 8. So if I equate n over n plus 8 equals 7 over 10, cross multiply 10 times n is 10n equals 7 times n 7n plus 7 times 8 is 56. And that is the answer. 7n goes this side is 10n minus 7n equal 56. So 3n equal 56 and n equal 56. 3 ones are 3. So 18 2 over 3, not an integer, not an integer. So show why the probability cannot be 7 over. Therefore, probability can't be 7 over 10. So I have removed myself and the desk because we have plenty of room, then we can write and show all the working out. So that is the A part finished. So that is the A part concluded now. Now B part we are going to do. After Sajid has taken the first sweet from the bag and eaten it, he is going to take at random a second sweet from the bag. Given that the probability that both the sweets he will take is red, so probability of both sweets red and red is 3/5, right? Work out the number of red sweets in the bag. You must show all the working out. So first of all, probability of first red is n over n plus 8 and times by, if you are taking the second red, n is going to be reduced by 1, n minus 1, and n plus 8 is going to be reduced by n plus 7. That is equivalent to 3 over 5. That's all you need to know, right? So now you need to multiply a little bit of algebra. That's what I picked up this topic. N squared minus n over n plus 8. So that means n squared plus 7n plus 8n plus 56 equal 3 over 5. Now cross multiply 5n squared minus 5n equal 3n squared plus 7n plus 8n is 15n. 15n times by 3 is 45n. And 3 times 56 is 168. So if you can rearrange everything, so 5n squared take away 3n squared is 2n squared minus 50n minus 168 equals 0. So divide by 2, so n squared minus 25n minus 84 equals 0. So we need to put the two brackets. So this is going to be n minus 21 and n plus 4. So maybe made a mistake. So 24 so check the answer. 2n squared, I divide by 2, 84. So 4 and 21. If I add, that will come. But where I got the plus mistake, so 3n squared plus 45n, 168. 5n squared minus 5n. So if I bring everything to 1 squared, 3n squared, so 2n squared minus 45 minus 50n minus 160n. So I think that's correct. So where the things went wrong. So I'm just going to be using the calculator. Polynomial degree 2. So n is 1 minus 25 minus 84 and 28 and 3. Correct. So 28 and 3 is the factors. So I use the calculator to get the answer n minus 28 and n plus 3. So n is going to be, I'm going to write here, n is going to be minus 3 or n is going to be 28. So this can't be an answer. N equal 28 is the answer. I'm just going to be showing how I press the calculator to get the answer. So hope you understand. There's a tutorial in this description all about the calculator operation in GCSE. This is the calculator. I'm going to use it in the Casio 911EX. So in this calculator, you need to press the menu and use the arrow key to go back to the equation, equal, polynomial, and degree 2, and n equal 1, and minus 25 is the B, and minus 84 is the C. And if you press x1 is 28 and x2 is minus 3. So that is how to find out the answer. So n equal 28. Work out the red sweets in the bag. So red sweets, 28 sweets. Right, so now question number 57. Hope you understand. So we are going to the next question. So read the question and make sure there are only green pens and blue pens in a box. So green pens and blue pens in a box. There are 3 more blue pens than the green pens. So there are 3 more blue pens. So green is, let's say, n. So if I put green as a n, blue as a n plus 3. There are more than 12 pens in the box. There are, so total is more than 12 pens in the box. So green pen is n, blue pen is n plus 3. So there are 3 more blue pens than the green pen. So green pens n means blue pens n plus 3. There are more than 12 pens in the box. So total pens is more than 12, right? Simon is going to take a random 2 pens. If this question is a random 2 pens means you need to think the pens are taken one by one. So the pens are taken one by one. So the probability that the Simon will take 2 pens the same color. So probability of same color means G comma G, right? Probability of blue comma blue, right? If you add these two, right, so that is going to be 27 over 55. First of all, if you want the green, so that is n over total. I forgot to write the total. So total is 2n plus 3. So n green over 2n plus 3 times by n is becomes n minus 1 over 2n plus 3, take away 1, 2n plus 2. And BB, so BB means blue and blue. Blue is n plus 3 over 2n plus 3 times, take away 1, so n plus 2 over 2n plus 2. So that is the probability. So whatever the answer coming here, so I'm going to be n times n minus 1 over 2n plus 3 times by 2n plus 2. So this plus n plus 3 over 2n plus 3, 2n plus 2, and this is going to be, I put them into the bracket, n plus 2 equal 27 over 55. So n squared minus n plus n squared plus 2n plus 3n plus 6 is all the numerator answer. And the denominator, it's the 2n plus 3, 2n plus 2 is the common number. So I'm going to write that 2n plus 3, 2n plus 2 as the denominator equal 27 over 55, right? Now, if I simplify, n squared plus n squared is 2n squared, and 3n plus 2n is 5n, take away n is 4n plus 6 over, just going to be multiply the expanding the bracket. So 2n times 2n is 4n squared, and 2n times 2 is 4n, and plus 6n plus 6 equal 27 over 55. So you need to technically do it properly. So here, let me change the color. So make sure that when you follow my steps. So the 55 is going to be cross multiply the 2n squared plus 4n plus 6. And 27 is going to be multiply the 4n squared plus 10n plus 6. Right, now what we are going to do is, if you can expand the brackets. So 55 times 2 is 110n squared. 55 times 4 is 220n plus 330 equal 27 times 4 is 108n squared. 27 times 10 is 270n plus 6 times 7 is 42, 4 remaining. So I'm just going out of the margin. That is about right. 6 times 7 is 42, 4 remaining. 6 times 2, 12 plus 4 is 16, 162. Hope my calculation is right. So bring everything to one side. So 108 coming this side minus, so 2n squared. 270 coming minus 270, 220. So minus 50n. And 330 take away 162. So I'm going to be using a calculator. 330 minus 162. If it is a non-calculator paper, so you got to do your subtraction. 168 equals 0. So divide everything by 2. So n squared minus 25n. So make sure that when I got the 25n plus 84 equals 0. And now you can do n minus 4, n minus 21 as the answer. So n can be 4 or n can be 21, right? So we can say green can be 21, comma, blue can be 21 plus 3 is 24. So this is one of the correct answer, right? Or if I put green can be 4 and comma, blue can be 4 plus 3 is 7. So if this one, in this condition, G plus B is less than 12. So because 4 plus 7 is less than 12, therefore not possible. Therefore not possible. So the correct answer is G is 21 and B is 24. So that is the perfect answer. Question number 58. A darts team is going to play a match on Saturday and Sunday. The probability that the team will win on Saturday is 0.45. It's given. So you can take away from 1. This is going to be 0.55. And if they win on Saturday, the probability that they will win on Sunday is 0.67. If this is 0.67, 1 take away 0.67 is 0.33, right? So the next one, if they do not win on a Saturday, the probability that they will win on Sunday is 0.35 and this one is 0.65, right? And find the probability that the team will win exactly one of the two matches. So this branch given as a win-win situation. This branch is first match is win, then NW. And this branch giving not win first, then win. And the last branch gives not win, then not win. So exactly one of the two matches means this can't be right. This or this and this can't be right. So the probability of win comma not win, it's going to be 0.45 times 0.33 and probability of not win comma win is going to be 0.55 times 0.35. So whatever the answer there and whatever the answer here, you need to add them up and that is the correct answer, right? So 0.45 times 0.33 plus 0.55 times 0.35 and 0.341. So 0.341. 0.341 is the correct answer for the question number 58, right? So question number 59, there are 20 glasses in a cupboard. 13 of the glasses are large, 7 of the glasses are small. Complete the tree diagram, Roberto taking at random 2 glasses from the cupboard. So there is not enough information given, so she is taking one and putting it back or no, right? So you can take the glass and not been putting it back. So if you're taking 2 glasses, mean you need to assume that this is without replacement, right? Without replacement. So you are not putting the glass back to the cupboard. So large is 13 and small is 7. So probability of large is 13 over 20. So 7 over 20. So if you are expecting the another large, is total is reduced by 12 over 19. Right? If you are expecting small, previously large is taken, so 7 is going to be on the top, 19 at the bottom. And if you are expecting large, before large, small is taken, large is 13 is going to be there, over 13. And if you are expecting a small, before also small taken, so 7 take away 1 is 6 over 19. So that is a decent marks given for 2 or 3 marks for that. Work out the probability that the Roberto takes 2 small classes. So probability, Roberto taking small, again small classes, which is 7 over 20 times by 6 over 19. So you can do the simplification. 2 goes into 3, 2 goes into 10. That's it. 21 over 190. So that is the correct answer for the question number 59. Question number 60. There are 16 sweets in a bowl, right? 16 total. So total is going to be 16. And 4 of the sweets are blackcurrant. So blackcurrant is 4. And lemon is going to be 5. And orange, it's going to be 7. Right? So this is the total. Anna, Ravi and Sam each take at a random 1 sweet from the bowl. So in this type of question, you need to assume that Anna is taking first, then Ravi, then Sam, right? So each take at random 1 sweet from the bowl. Work out the probability that the 5 lemon sweets are still in the bowl. So that means 5 lemon sweets are going to be still in the bowl, means nobody didn't take the lemon. So that particular branch in a tree diagram, say for an example, I will roughly draw the tree diagram. So this is the 3-way possible way. So 3-way means why I'm putting 3-way. So it could be blackcurrant, lemon or orange, right? So that is the turn. Anna take the sweet. Right? So now second, Ravi is going to be attempt. So Ravi is going to be have 3 chances here. And lemon, I put a cross. This branch is not acceptable because if you take in 1 lemon, the total lemon, number of lemon is going to be reduced. So that branch cannot be acceptable. So now the next one, orange, again 3 possible way. So if I look at that B L O B L O, right? So I put a cross here, lemon and lemon. If they taken the lemon, there's no way they can keep the 5 lemons. So B and B, so this is what? This is whose turn? Ravi's turn. Then what is going to be happen? From here, Sam is going to take another sweet. So from here, B and O only, right? So B and O only, because B can be happen, O can be happen. So this is no. So the next one here, after O, B can happen, O can happen, cannot be L. So B and O can be happen. So here OB, B can happen, O can happen, and OB can happen, and O can happen. So this B and O, this is B and O. Right? So if I choose the lemon, the total number of lemon will reduce. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chances. If that happens, the total number of 5 lemons will be stay as it is, right? So now I'm going to be write the equations for each one. So probability of B, B, B. Probability of B, B, B means B is 4 over 16. If I'm taking B again, 3 over 15. And if I'm taking B again, so 2 over 14. Hope you understand that. So probability of B, B, O. If I'm taking a B, it's going to be 4 over 16. Again, second one is 3 over 15. And the third one total is going to be 14. Orange mean orange 7 is going to be there. So probability of next is BOB. BOB means B is 4 over 16. Next one is definitely 15, 7 over 15. And then next one, if you are expecting B means that is 3 over 14. Next one, BOO. So BOO means 4 over 16 times 7 over 15 times 6 over 14. So 1 reduce each time. To be careful with the, so 4 multiplication I already done. Then the probability of OBB, let me quickly write it. Probability of OBO, probability of OOB, and finally probability of OOO. So if I can quickly write this one, O means 7 over 16 times B means 4 over 15, then 3 over 14, right? And this OBO means 7 over 16 times 4 over 15, then 6 over 14. Then the next one, OOB, so 7 over 16 and 6 over 15 and 5 over 14. And the last one, O, is going to be 7 over 16 and 6 over 15 and 4 over, sorry, so 5 over 14. So now this one is going to be 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. Down, I will multiply that later. So 4 times 3 is 12, 84. And this one, 84. And this one, 7 times 42 times 4. 4 times 2 is 868. And this one, 84. And this one, 168. and this one 210, and this one 210. So I'm just going to be multiply everything. So 16 times 15 times 14, 3360. 3360. So 24, add with 84, add with 84, add with 168, add with 84, add with 168, and plus 210 and 210. So I get an answer, probability of 5 lemon sweets still in the bowl equal to 1032 over 3360. So I'm going to be divide 3360. See, 43 over. So the correct answer 43 over 140. So I'm circling this one. Make sure this is came in a kind of a IGCSE paper. Make sure you understand the logic behind the question. If you want to keep the 5 lemon sweets in the bowl as it is without touching, that means you can't take the lemon at all. So all the branches are going to be with the black currant and the orange. So 3 people taking, so the 3 sets of branch. So all this branch is Anna, and the next person is Ravi, and the next person is Sam. Right, so this section. Right, so that is the question number 60, and we are moving on to the question number 61. Read the question. A bag contain X counter. So that means what? Total is X. There are only red and the blue counters in the bag. There are 4 more blue counters than the red counters. So red is, let's say, something we don't know, and blue counters are going to be 4 more, right? So if I put X plus 4, so how this is going to be? Total is X. So this is going to be 4, right? And this is going to be X minus 4. Am I right? So if I say red is X minus 4, and if I say blue is 4. So if I add these two, X minus 4 add 4 is X. So in this case, blue is more than the red, right? So definitely X has to be more than 4. So if X is 5, 5 take away 4 is 1 and 4. So total is 5. So that is, the logic is correct. Now someone takes random 2 counters. We already come across loads of questions today, right? Random 2 counters means one after the other. The 2 blue counters from the bag is 3 over 8. So probability of blue comma blue is 3 over 8, right? So we are going to do the probability equation. Probability of blue is what? Probability of blue is 4 over x, right? 4 over x. And probability of blue comma blue means one after the other, 4 over x times by 3 over x minus 1 equal 3 over 8. So 4 times 3 is 12 over x times x is x squared minus x over 3 over 8. So if I multiply, cross multiply, 8 times 12 is 96 equal 3x squared minus 3x, right? And I'm going to start with 3x squared minus 3x minus 96 equals 0. And divide by 3 is going to be x squared minus x minus 32 equal 0. Right, so what will happen? X squared minus x, so we'll press the calculator and see. It's not going to be working. So it's going to be a polynomial, and 1 and minus 1 and minus 32, and so answer is not coming as a integer. So somewhere we made a mistake. A bag contain x counters, so the total is x. There are only red counters and the blue counters in the bag, right? And there are 4 more blue counters than the red counters, right? So that means if, let's say, red is x, blue is x plus 4, right? So the total is what? 2x plus 4, right? Maybe that way. So 2x plus 4 is the total, right? And let's do that way. So just quickly do a little bit of modification, right? So right, so I take this equation. So we will introduce the small x. In the question, they have introduced the capital X. We keep it as capital X as it is. And I'm going to say red is x and blue is more than 4, so x plus 4. So the total is, I will write this as a 2x plus 4. So 2x plus 4 is the total, 2x plus 4. That is the capital X. That is the capital X, right? So now, probability of blue is x plus 4 over 2x plus 4, right? Now, probability of blue mean x plus 4 over 2x plus 4 times by x plus 3 over 2x plus 3, right? That is equal to 3 over 8, right? So now when you multiply x plus 4, x plus 3, and by over 2x plus 4, 2x plus 3 equal 3 over 8. So I'm just expanding the bracket. So x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 12 and over 4x squared 6x plus 8x plus 12 equal 3 over 8. 8x squared plus 3x plus 4x is 7x, 56x, 96 equal 12x squared. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 times by 3 is 42x plus 36. Now bring everything to one side. 8x squared goes other side. 12x squared take away 8x squared is 4x squared. And 56x go other side is going to be minus 14 x. Minus 96 minus 36 is minus 60 equals 0. So now it's going to be x squared, sorry, 2x squared minus 7x minus 30 equal 0, right? And now you can press the calculator or you can put the factorizing equation. So if you go back to the thing, 2 is my x and minus 7 is my b, and minus 30, I will show you a calculator operation, x equals 6 and minus 2 upon 5. So 2x plus 5 and x minus 6. So x is the negative 5 over 2, or x can be 6. I'll put a tick for x equals 6. That can't be a negative number. So it not possible, not possible. X equals 6 is correct. So when x equals 6, capital X equal 2 small x plus 4, which is the total. So x times 2 is 12 plus 4 is 16 counters. So total is 16 counter. So right here, total is 16 counters. So that is the answer for the question number 61. Right, we are going to do one more question and we stop. Question number 62. A bag contains n beads. That means what? Again, same type of question. Total is n. 6 of the beads are red and the rest are blue. So red is 6 and the blue is rest. Rest means n minus 6 are blue. Ravi is going to take a random 2 beads from the bag. Random 2 beads mean one after the other. 2 beads will be of the same color. Same color means what? Probability of red, red, or probability of blue, blue. So what is the probability of red, red? Red, red is 6 over, total is n, times by 5 over n minus 1. Blue, blue means n minus 6 over n times n minus 7. Careful on this one, you are taking away 1. So this one is n minus 1. So if you add these two, that gives the answer 9 over 17. How to add? So 6 times 5 is 30 over n squared minus n plus n minus 6, n minus 7 over n squared minus n equal 9 over 17, and 30 plus n squared minus 7n minus 6n plus 42 over n squared minus n equal 9 over 17. It's all about algebraic fractions and you multiply and get the correct answer. So I'm going to be simplify first before I cross multiply. N squared minus 13n plus 72 over n squared minus n equal 9 over 17. Cross multiply 17 n squared minus 17 times 13, 17 times 13, 2 to 1, 2 to 1 n plus 72 times 17, 1 2 2 4, 1 2 2 4 equal 9n squared minus 9n. Right? 17n squared take away 9n squared is 8n squared, right? And 2 to 1 take away 9 is 212. So minus 212n plus 1224 equals 0. So I'm just going to be do some little bit of simplification. So I think we can divide by 4. So 2n squared minus 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 6 is 24 equals 0. So you can put that as a bracket, or you can put that as a calculator. Let me show the calculator method. So you need to understand how to do the calculator method here. So this is the your quadratic function, how to do this one. I clear this one as let's say shift and 1, then go back shift and use the arrow key to go to the equation, or you can press the red color A and press polynomial number 2, degree number 2, and first coefficient of nax squared is 2 minus 53 and plus 306, and the answer is 18 and 17 over 2. 18 and 18, so n minus 18, so 2n, what is the answer? Sorry, 17 over 2. So 17 over 2 means 2n minus 17, like that, right? So n equal 18 or n equal 17 over 2. So this is the correct answer. This is not, because has to be a integer number, has to be an integer, because number of balls, number of counters cannot be a fraction. So n equal 18, so that is the correct answer, n equal 18. So remember the question number I'm marking at 62. So we will continue from 63 on Friday. So that's all from me today. So today what we learned is probability with algebra and tree diagram. Make sure you know how to do the probability question. So this is, if this is coming on the exam, so it has to be a 4 to 5 to 6 marker to make sure you find the final answer, right? So on Friday we are going to be streaming again with transformation of graphs, or I can pick a topic called frustum and volume, rate of volume change, and all this one we can do, right? Bear in mind, next week Friday it's going to be your final paper 1 exam. So we are going to be streaming on the Thursday evening instead of Wednesday. So you won't be having any streaming on that Friday. You won't be having a streaming on Wednesday. So we will be having a streaming on the Thursday evening. I haven't prepared the time yet, but please watch out on my channel. So I will upload a upcoming live streaming session. Possibly we can start streaming from 6 o'clock onwards. So the further details will be published very soon. So next class is going to be Friday this week, and after that there will be no classes, only classes available on the Thursday just before the exam. Good night everyone, and I will see you on Friday this week.